Today is the day that we've all been waiting for, the Super Mario Bros. Movie! And of course, we're gonna be going so I can let you guys know how good this movie is. I was also thinking about it, I haven't done a movie review in a while, so I figured this one would be a great one to come back to. We're also gonna be going to a couple stores to see what Mario Bros. Collectibles we can find, and then after, we're gonna be taking a look at some really amazing Funko Pop concepts that I know you guys are gonna enjoy. And so what are we waiting for? Let's get going! Okay, I had no clue that it was gonna be raining this hard today, but we've made it over to our first spot to look for the Mario figures, and it's Walmart! Let's go in! And just like that, everybody, we found the Super Mario Bros. The movie section. And if you guys want to check it out, we've got the Mario on the front here, as well as Bowser, Princess Peach, Luigi, and is there any other characters? Oh, they've also got Toad on the top, that's cool. And then to the left of that, we've got the Mushroom Kingdom. And now the question is, what do we get today? Because it looks like they've got a bunch of the carts, and we've got some for Mario, as well as Toad. We've got Peach. Down here is the Koopa Troopa. And then is there any others? No, that might be it. And then on the side here, I'm noticing, oh, here we go. We've got Bowser, as well as more Bowser, and actually Bowser all the way through. And I know that there is a Mario as well as Luigi, so maybe they're on this side. Yeah, here we are, and it looks like they have pretty much everybody, even the Toad, which is one that I definitely wanted to get, because I mean, come on, look at how good he looks. Oh, and then you know what, guys, a little bit lower, I just noticed that they also have Princess Peach. I'm still debating on getting this one, but hey, a pretty nice figure. Oh, now I was passing by in the board game section, I ran into these Super Mario ones, and it looks like they also have, like, expansion packs that go along with them. Pretty cool. It almost looks like a newer Mousetrap. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Oh, no, this is cool. Over here in the Lego, they've got a bunch of the Lego Mario stuff, and I don't know if there's any for the movie specifically, but it's still really cool to see, especially with this display here. And then above that, we do have some newer ones. I'm pretty sure this... Oh, check this out, guys. We've got the castle. I mean, that's really cool to see. And then I believe this one here, the Lava Wave Rider, is one of the newer ones, or at least I haven't seen it at this location. And so now that we've done some digging, let's get those figures and let's go over to GameStop. Oh, and now as soon as we walked in, guys, I found the hats. Now the question is, which one do we get? I mean, that one, Nate, looks pretty good on you.
Well, I make the hat, and, you know.
Yeah, of course. I'm liking the ears, but also the fire flower. That's pretty cool too. And now since we are at GameStop, we might as well check out the Pops, and it looks like they have some interesting stuff like the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and this one I believe is actually brand new. And I understand that none of this has to do with Mario today, but I figured I might as well take a look and, oh, check this out, guys. They got an Oshawott. This one is a brand new Pokemon Pop. Closer to Mario, I guess they are. Technically, actually, is Oshawott in Smash Bros? I was gonna say he is. Maybe? I'd have to check on that. And now, of course, we've got to take a look in the Mario section where there is a lot of stuff like, check this out. I know it isn't exactly for the movie, but Toad inside of his house. And then we also have the 5-pack over here as well as the Yoshi 5-pack. And then over on this side, I noticed some from the actual Super Mario Bros. Movie. We've got the van as well as the castle. Now, the question is, which one do I go for? I think I'm probably going to go for the van today. Just because I know that there was also a Hot Wheels car that released, but I haven't been able to find that anywhere, so I think this will probably do. And now, actually, hold on, guys. Check this out. They do have one of the Hot Wheels cars, and I know it's not the van, but I'm still gonna take it. Oh, and now this is neat, guys. Right above the Nintendo section, they actually have the 10-inch Munchlax Pop, and it looks like they've got only one of them here with the giant special edition sticker. I've got to get this too. Even though this, again, isn't technically Mario, we gotta do it. And just like that, everybody, the Mario movie is done, so let's go back to the office and check out our figures. And just like that, everybody, we're back! And I've got to say, that was one of my favorite movies that I've seen in a while. And to give you guys a bit of a no-spoiler review, I would say the pacing on the movie is pretty quick, but the amount of stuff that they shove into it feels pretty normal. Like, if I were to name everything that happens in this movie, you might think that there's, like, way too much going on, but honestly, it felt pretty great. I loved the amount of references they had, as well as the actors, and no, Chris Pratt didn't sound crazy. Some other voices I really enjoyed were like Danny DeVito, as well as Sebastian Maniscalco, and I believe that was Danny DeVito. I mean, it must have been. It sounded just like him. Also, when I went, there was a couple other people dressed up as Mario and Luigi, which I found pretty funny. And now I think the first thing that we should probably do is take a look at the Funko Pops that I picked up that weren't Mario, but were like the closest we could get to Mario, which is, well, Pokemon. And I did find out Oshawott was in Smash Bros. He was one of the Pokeball ones on the 3DS/Wii U, I believe. And so seriously, a fun pop to have. And as a lot of you guys probably know, I am trying to get every single one of the Pokemon Pops, so to find this guy today for 15 bucks is honestly a pretty good deal. Oh, and then of course I did mention that I was going to be getting the other one, and yes, I grabbed Munchlax. I mean, come on, how could I pass up on this? Well, also because I did just mention I'm trying to get every single one of the Pokemon Pops, I had to grab it, and again, this one was retail, so really you can't complain. And you know what, now that I think about it, I don't even know how much this was. $62.99, so a little pricey, but honestly worth it for a cool pop like this. Also, if you guys don't know, there is one other figure in the set, which is Espeon, and then they did also announce a new wave coming soon, and I will be trying to get every single one of those. It's just for now, this is all I could find. Alright, now let's jump into the figures that I ended up grabbing, which was Toad as well as Mario, and then you guys saw him a second ago, I did end up grabbing Bowser. And then the stuff that I grabbed over at GameStop was the plumber's van as well as the Hot Wheels car, which I mean, come on, I could not pass up on this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, these things are hard to take out of the box. But don't worry everybody, because I got Bowser, and this is a really, really well done action figure. He seems very fluid with his movement, which is nice, and now I do also know that he is fire breathing. I'm just not exactly sure how to do that. I think there were some instructions, let me check. Okay, so it says you need to put fluid into his head. Does he come with the fluid? Because I don't have any. Aha, there is some. I was gonna say, who's got smoke fluid laying around? Well, actually, I do, but that's besides the point. And then it says to take his shell off. Oh, okay, I'm figuring this out. I'll be back. Alrighty, the batteries have been figured out. I just need to put the 10 drops in. And how do I do that exactly? I just drop them through, I think. Alrighty, everything is good to go. This should be the smoke, and oh my gosh, there it is! Wow! Oh my gosh. Okay, in person, that looks amazing! Okay, Jax, Nintendo, I gotta say, you outdid yourself with this one. I mean, that's really cool. And you know what? I gotta say, for this Mario figure here, it is pretty accurate. And I'm liking also how they made it kind of rubbery a little bit, so they do bend a bit better. Oh, and also something I really enjoy about the Mario figures is that they made it so it almost looks like he's always looking forward. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? So there he is there, but if I turn him, it looks like his eyes are always at the camera. So definitely neat. And I think that's what his eyes pretty much look like in the movie too, so it's well done. Alrighty, now here is Toad. And one thing with him is I was kind of hoping you'd be able to see him without his mushroom top on, but sadly they never do that in the movie. I know, but at least we did get an amazing voice. I thought Keegan-Michael Key did a great job. And I think the Toad that we got is an amazing one. It kind of reminds me of Toad Treasure Tracker, and I think it's because of the backpack. There is just so much detail on this thing. I mean, look at all the little things they put on there. And you know what? Now that I've got the 3 of these guys, I might want to get more of them because I'm still missing Princess Peach as well as Luigi. And are they on the back? I don't think so. No, it just kind of tells you more about each figure. Now, for the next thing that I got, it was the Mario Kart Hot Wheels car. And I'm probably going to keep this one sealed just because it was like $7. Also, if you're wondering why my hand is here, it keeps focusing on Bowser's face. It's just that realistic. Oh, and also, this isn't really a spoiler because they do show it in the trailer, but I thought it was really cool how they built their carts just like you would in the game. And now, everybody, let's take a look at the plumber's van. Oh, and also, I haven't talked about this, but there is actually a completely other size or scale of figure that they have as well that fit this size of van, and you'll see why in a second, but like on the front there, you can see this tiny version of Mario is the one that I'm talking about, like that little guy right there. It's focusing on Bowser again. There we go. Is that better? I think so. And anyways, guys, that's the size I'm talking about, that little guy right there. There's this Mario, as well as I believe a Toad. You can get some Koopalings like this, and then I think that's it. Oh, there's also more instructions. Whoa, Mario's head came off. Oh, it pops off. Okay, no biggie. I'll be honest, I got scared there for a second. But anyways, guys, let's take a look at the Mario, which actually has a lot of great detail. I mean, come on, pretty clean. I'm liking it. And then I believe inside of here, I should just be able to slide it out, but there is the actual van. Oh, this is great. And honestly, this is one of my favorite parts of the movie when they had the plumbing commercial playing. I thought it was just really funny. And the coolest part is, this isn't the only thing it does. Let me see if I can figure this out here. I know it was in the instructions, but I can do it. Oh, there it is on the back. There's one of the pipes. And then it should just open up like the actual Mushroom Kingdom, which is honestly really cool. And I believe you should, if I remember correctly, there's something to launch a character. I gotta figure that out. Okay, everybody, I figured it out. You put Mario inside of the pipe, and then... Okay, I can do this. Alrighty, one more shot on this, and then I think I should be good. I he went to the Mushroom Kingdom, I'll take it. But I gotta say though, guys, this van is looking amazing and also way more than you would expect. And you know what? This kind of reminds me of one of those old, like, Matchbox things that I used to get where you could open up the entire thing and then there would be more inside. Let me just figure out how to put this away. Does it go like that? Maybe? I'm not sure. Down this first, that there. Ahaha, there we go. Okay, I got it. And now that we've taken a look at all of these guys, let's take a look at the Funko Pops that I wish actually did release. These were all actually done by the concept artist Minter766, and he honestly does some amazing stuff. I recommend following him on Instagram too. I'll have him linked in the description down below. Because he hasn't just done the Mario movie once, he has done hundreds and hundreds of other really crazy concepts. And so let's start by taking a look at this here, which is all of the classic characters. We've got Toad, Princess Peach, Mario, Luigi, a 6-inch Bowser, as well as a flock Donkey Kong. And I think my favorite out of these ones here is definitely the Toad as well as Bowser, and then I'm really liking that Mario too. He's got the wrench in his hand. Then on the next slide here, we actually have a bunch of other amazing ones. So it's just like them in their other outfits as well as some new characters. I'm not exactly sure what the penguin's name is, but I know it is the King Penguin, of course the main one from the movie, but then we've got the Princess Peach in her, I would say, fighting attire is the best way to put it. We've also got Toad with his frying pan, the Star, as well as a glow-in-the-dark version. We've got the Tanuki and Cat Mario, both flocked, which I think looks great. And then the next one here, we've got the Fire Donkey Kong, as well as the 6-inch supersized Mario, and the glow-in-the-dark Princess Peach, where she's also in her Fire Flower power-up. And then as we continue, we've got some more exclusive concepts. We've got all of them in their Mario Karts, and then we also have the 2-pack of them pretending like they're flying right at the beginning of the movie during their plumbing commercial. Oh, and then of course I can't forget on the right side at the bottom there, they do have them in their plumber's van. Seriously amazing. Especially with those sunglasses, a pretty nice touch. And now, take a look at these guys here. We've got the Diamond Edition version of Princess Peach. We also have a bunch of Pocket Pops, and then the version of Bowser with him spitting fire, as well as the Star. And I believe there is one more. Yeah, now this was a really, really amazing concept. So of course there is the exclusive keychains at the bottom, but then take a look what Minter did here. He did 4 of them as amiibos, which is a really, really amazing touch. And I feel like that would be a great way to take the Nintendo characters and turn them into Funko Pops. It's really just like a stylized amiibo, and I'm all here for it. And now I think out of all of these here, if I were to pick my favorites, I think the van is a really, really great one, as well as the Mario Karts. But then if you keep going here, that Donkey Kong with the flower power, I mean, it just looks amazing. But then you know what, going back to just the classic characters, I think Peach is also really well done, the Bowser 6-inch, as well as the Toad, Mario, Luigi. I don't know, I just really enjoy all of them, and I hope that Funko does something with Nintendo in the future. And well, everybody, there we go. That was my spoiler-free review of the Mario Bros. Movie, as well as a bunch of the collectibles that I really enjoyed. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow!